Our 2 Cents Podcast with Oscar. Welcome back to our 2 Cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios. Today on the weekend doing nothing at all. Just, let me fix this. All right. I got a booger stuck in my nose. Anyways, it is, I don't even know what day it is, the 2nd of March. We are at March already. It is going slower than I thought it would be, but faster than I ever thought it could have gone. If that makes any sense, because it's already March. And, well, we just got over the stupid Super Bowl, right? What's next? March Madness. People still have nothing to do, and yet they're still going to go decide to spend more money on basketball tickets this time. The economy is at an all-time high. We have a war going on. Everybody's making money. So I don't know what people are complaining about prices being too high. If you have enough money to go watch March Madness, whether you're watching it from home because it's boring as fuck either way, if you're over there or here at home, or not here at my house, but here at your house, wherever the fuck you are, that place, those events, garbage. Anyways, you know what's not garbage is what's coming up. What's coming up is in April, we're going to skip a whole month, but in April we have a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse coming soon. And apparently some schools are going to shut down. Not across the country, but more like in the places where it's going to get dark as shit. So now the conspiracy behind it is, it makes the pattern of the Hebrew word. Well, what are we saying? Who's at fault if this happens? Those people? I don't get it. It would make more sense if all the events are happening at the same time and it makes those lines and it happens at that time and it crosses exactly in that spot where it looks the darkest, I guess, that it was and it isn't going to be again, right? Where it crosses, it makes more sense if it was all happening at once. But one of them happened fucking 4 years ago. What the hell does that got to do with this solar eclipse? I don't know. But I will say I'm judging these people that are talking shit. They're saying, it's making the sign of the cross and the sign of the letter where we got the letter A. Whatever that means. I don't understand what that means. I really don't. It's just annoying to hear this people, because I'll tell you what's going to happen on April 4th after. What's going to happen on April 4th is the same thing that happened after Y2K. Nothing. The same thing that happened after 2012, December 2012, that's the same thing that's going to happen again after this solar eclipse. Absolutely nothing. So let the solar eclipse be, enjoy it. As a matter of fact, do us all a favor and look straight at it. It'll be very helpful if you all do that. Everybody who's in the conspiracy of thinking that something's going to happen because it's the date of, I don't know what the fuck, of right before Jesus Christ was crucified. Now, although that is weird, right? That is weird that it's happening around that time. I will say that. But again, when the Spaniards came to the natives, the Aztecs or whoever the fuck it was they contacted, they knew about the solar eclipse. We know about the solar eclipse now. So we know when it's coming and when it's going. And again, the same thing that happened after Y2K, the same thing that happened after 2020, the same thing that has happened after every single fear-mongering event that people want to fucking consider thinking that something's going to happen. Every single time, absolutely nothing happens. So my advice is to everyone that's thinking something's going to happen, look straight into that solar eclipse. Just look at it. Enjoy it. That is going to be probably the last thing you look at. If you really wanted something to happen, you should probably look at it. But the same thing that happened, fucking all those events, nothing. Absolutely nothing's going to happen again. And conspiratorial or not, I will say it is weird the day that it's happening, because it's like the day, I don't even know when Jesus got crucified. When is Jesus getting crucified this year? I don't even know when those days are. But anyways, I'm here to let you all know that nothing's going to happen. On April 4th, after that solar eclipse, on April 5th, you will have to go to work the next day. Remember. So don't get too excited. I would be excited if I didn't have to go to work anymore. Like, for example, if they came to me and they told me, aliens are real, you need to watch yourself, I would be like, but I haven't seen one. And until I see one, then my next question would be like, do I have to go to work tomorrow? Because if these people I don't even know if they're people. Are they people? Are these people? Are these people? I don't know if they're people. They're space people, alien people, whatever you want to call them. Alien people, let's not humanize them. Let's dehumanize them. Alien entities, do they have rights? Is that what we were talking about? No. I was talking about if they came and told me aliens are real, my next question would be like, do I have to go to work? Because if those people are here and they have the technology to travel that great distance to us, a creature with some kind of syndrome that wants to own everything, and if they don't own anything, they try to kill everybody, right? If that type of civilization exists, do I have to go to work tomorrow? That is a very good question. And you know what? Nobody's going to be able to answer me that question, because you know why? Because yes, I do have to go to work tomorrow. Just like on April 5th. I will have to go to work on April 5th after that solar eclipse. And everybody's going to go on with their life like absolutely nothing happened, just like any other horrific event that happens, and everybody just puts it back in the ether of space. If that's even a right sentence. Everybody just puts everything to the sides and forgets about it, that it ever happened, and it'll happen again, and everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, that did happen that one time. And look, it's happening again. So, look, it's happening again. The fear mongering, the people are coming to now. Although, like I said, I will say the 5th is going to be exactly the same thing as the 4th. Absolutely nothing unless something eventful happens in your life. But anyways, that's what's happening with that. And I wanted to share that because I'm a nice person. I like sharing things. I share things like, ideas. I share ideas with other people that I believe are going to have the same creativity that I'm leaning towards. But sometimes I think I overshare just a tiny bit too much. Just a tad bit too much. And ideas get floated around. And, sometimes you're just sitting at a table and you're just writing. And, you hear things here and there that are said that, ideas that you shared in the past are being shared now to other ideas with other ideas that don't even involve you in any shape or form. But that's okay, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to share my ideas with the world so the world can take my ideas and make them happen. Because there's no better way than to come up with an idea than to hear someone say an idea and then just take that idea and say, that was my idea and that's where I'm going to make that happen. But that's okay. That's okay because you know why? Like I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to share ideas. Just like the idea that I'm sharing right now, that April 5th, absolutely nothing's going to happen. It's going to be just another regular day, just like today. But you know what? You live and learn. You learn lessons, and you learn when, what, and how, and where. and what not to overshare. But that's not what I'm saying. I don't even know how I got in that. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just stepping back already because I don't even want to get into it with details because it'll be too obvious. And I don't want to make it too obvious because I don't want to seem like I'm crying about anything because I'm not. I'm just excited that the ideas are getting out there and they're getting done. But because like I said, I'm just glad that I'm surrounded with creative people. I've said it before. So I'm just happy that, creativity is around me and it makes me more creative. I can come up with more ideas, I will. And eventually they'll happen. But just it's not going to happen the way I thought it would have happened just because, you come across creative people and you want to share what you got going on. And, and then somebody grabs that idea and runs with it and you're not even involved. And then on top of that, you have a show that has been owed to you from like fucking months ago that was promised to you and canceled on you. But you don't say nothing because you're a good person. You don't fucking complain about shit. You just go out there and do what you got to do to get things done. But that's just good old me. I'm just saying. I'm just the guy with the good ideas. That's okay, though. That's okay. But anyways, back to this April 4th eclipse thing. We'll keep track of it and we'll keep you updated because we all need to know that the same shit's going to happen. Absolutely nothing. Just like when I share my ideas, that's what's going to happen. Absolutely nothing. But anyways, we did learn something new this week. Apparently whales can be gay. Whales can be gay. It has been documented. Well, here's the thing, though. They say that whales are cousins of humans, I guess, right? Somewhere along the line, they got separated and we ended up being cousins, But then there was this, I guess, photographers that were in the ocean photographing humpback whales. And there was two males, and one of them, I guess, was apparently hurt. And the other one was not. But now that I'm saying this, I don't even know if the whale was hurt because the other whale hurt it when it penetrated the whale. That's just weird. Well, it's not weird that the whale got penetrated by another male whale. That's not the weirdest thing. It's just weird to see it happening in another species that's a subspecies of humans. It's not weird at all. It's not weird. It's just weird for the timing and the event and the location, right? Could it have been lower at the bottom of the ocean where nobody would have seen it? Like, I mean, I'm all for whatever you want to do. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Anyways, but yeah, that was documented. And yeah, that's good. It's good to know that it happens in the wild. Although I've heard in the past that it has been documented with dogs. But dogs will hump anything, so, I mean, I don't know how right that is, right? Anyways. Wow, like, how long ago was the interview with Putin, with whatever the fuck his name is? That guy just did another press conference with his people, right? And in that press conference, all I could keep seeing is that ex-girlfriend that I always wanted that's out there to set up to live a good life. And now that ex-girlfriend saying, well, you know what? I got more money than you now. I don't know. That's what I feel like it's saying. Although he did say they could bomb us wherever the fuck we wanted to. I want to say I got a message for them. And my message to them is just like, remember, it's not me. So don't drop it in this area. I can point out in the map the area more or less of the people doing the things that are bothering you. Things that I'm doing, I'm 100% sure that is not bothering you at all. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting that message out there. If it needs to be, I can point out the right direction. It's just not in this direction. It just should be put into another direction. Anyways, but that's what was great. I just wanted to get that one off my chest because there's current events that I see happening, current things that I've seen happening that I've shared in the past. And, me sharing, being the good person that I am, I like to share things that I come up with because I think I'm with creative people. We could probably make it happen. And I guess I never learned my lesson because the podcast started the same way. I don't know if we all remember who we started the podcast with, but this jackass didn't want to do anything with the podcast, even though he had absolutely nothing to do with the podcast. All he would do is sit here and have the talk with me, and I would handle the rest. But, you offer the things that you have to people that you want to work with. But I guess that's the lesson I should have learned, right? Not to force things upon people. I offered to give half of this shit, but didn't want it, but that's okay. That's okay. The same shit's happening now again, and I see it, but I don't learn my lesson because I love sharing shit. Like I said, see, I'm going to get to the point where a year and a half ago, I was very hopeful. I had a hope that we might even win a war. Let's go to war with everything. Like, shut the fuck up. Just do it. Do it already. We're tired of it. Do it. That's the type of mindset I was. Now I'm in the mindset that I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we might just make it through, but it doesn't seem like we might make it because of the way things are. I should have learned that, but I didn't. And that's okay. Because I'm here. I got more ideas, and I will give you more ideas just so that you are successful about it. Just so that you have a lot of success. But I have plans. I have plans with my endeavors that I've gotten into. I have plans. And once those plans are in motion, I will share those because I love oversharing my shit. But anyways, that's not what's happening in reality with the world. Now, there was this thing going on TikTok about this guy, right, from Venezuela. I guess he was collecting a lot of money from EBT, from government aid, and all that bullshit. He was living large in New York. He was even given housing for free. Free housing. And people get up in arms. Mostly because this was happening all in around the Hispanic community. I guess I hate even categorizing people that way. But anyways, I'll do it for the sake of this. I'm just saying this guy is getting heat because he's collecting a lot of money. But then there's another lady from, I guess, the Bronx. She's called the welfare queen. I guess that would have been the alien welfare princess, that's what we'll call them. The princess from Venezuela now is getting fucked because he's losing everything because he wanted to flex on every single working people, every single one of us that went to work every day saying, you can live for free if you do this and you do that. Which, I see why one wouldn't take advantage of that. But then you stop and think about it and you're like, well, I'm doing all this and I'm doing all that. And it's not that easy for me. But I'm the one complaining. And then you got this other lady too. She's doing exactly the same thing. But these people run under the radar. I don't even know how these people go under the radar collecting so much money. I don't. I'm fucking scared. I'm even scared doing my taxes wrong. Because I don't want to go to fucking jail for taking the government's money. You know what? Maybe we're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe we should be like those people that like to take advantage of everything. Maybe I should be like those people and try to take advantage of ideas that the other people come across and, make them out, throw them out there to the world and put them to work and just say, I came up with that idea. I should start doing that. We're going to start stealing ideas. You know, I'm not even going to say that because I hate the thought that somebody would think I would take this joke, but no, I won't do that. I won't do that. You know what's funny? Speaking of jokes, I was listening to I'm not even going to say the name. I'm going to say Schmogan. That's what I'm going to say. Because I don't even want to say the name. Because it really pisses me off. It really pisses me off because I heard him talking and saying there's really only like 500 good comedians. Good comedians worldwide. Like, I mean, I haven't been to a lot of comedian places, open mic places. I haven't even been to a lot of them. But I've seen fucking good people, good comedians. I believe there's only more than 250, like he said. And I don't even know why I'm complaining about this, because that doesn't even matter. I just felt offended, and I'm like, man, there's more than that. So shut up. Anyways, it's the same guy that was complaining about fucking social media being bad for humanity, but yet you're the one that has a lot of fucking content, dude. So I don't know how wrong you are, but it seems like you're not doing anything about it. So shut up. Anyways, I don't even know where I'm going with this today. I don't have videos today because I thought, I'm gonna go over there. I have a lot to say, and out of all that I had to say, I have nothing to say right now. I forgot what I was going to say. But I was worried about the state of the world. I was worried about the state of my surroundings. I haven't even been out. I haven't even been out to say what's happening in my surroundings, to be honest. But it just seems crazy. But I stepped outside. I was online, right? I was online and watching all these crazy videos. The world is turning upside down. Texas on fire. Northern California is fucking getting a blizzard. And I don't know what the fuck other events are happening, but it seems like the world is on fire. But I stepped outside, and all I heard were birds chirping. So what's really going on? I think my algorithms got me by the balls again, and it's trying to scare me. It does it time and time again. Like, there'll be weeks and weeks that I'm like, oh, there's war, there's this other event, there's this happening, blizzards, tornadoes in the mountains of India. There's tornadoes in the mountains of India. There is not supposed to be tornadoes in the mountains. Can anybody explain that to me? As far as I understood, there had to be a flat plane for there to be a tornado. I never knew that there could be a tornado where there's mountains. So that's not real. That is not happening. That's got to stop. Somebody's got to make that stop. Is it weather control? You know what? I think it's weather control. They've been controlling the weather since the 80s. And right now it's probably getting worse because of what they're doing. Not what they're doing, but at the level that they are doing it. They're doing it at a bigger level, at a grander scale. Is that the right word? Grand scale? At a bigger scale. That's the right phrase. At a bigger scale. And it's probably what's fucking everything up. And that's why we're getting tornadoes. And now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When is that movie? It is 2012. That movie 2012, they have tornadoes in those mountains. Now, before that, I don't think I've ever, but here's the thing, though. We're getting scared about all this. At least I am, right? I'm getting scared about all these things. But then I stop and think about it. I'm like, but if there was no social media, you would have never found out about it. You would have never found out about it. So in your head, that's still impossible. But because of social media and the access of information that we have, that's why the world is on fire. And I realize that, but most of you will not. Now, I don't like to think as myself as a person with a lot of common sense, because I will do things that probably will not get in your way. And I will make it a point to not get in your way. And that's what my frustration with the world is. The world does not give a fuck that I give a fuck. I just give a fuck a little too much. But anyways, That's what's happening in my world today. And I like to thank all the creative people I've surrounded myself with. And, there's some of them that are not really that creative, but I like to thank them too. And, there's some of them that lie too. Some of them that lie. Some of them that, do things that you wouldn't do to others. And that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we're here to share ideas and to give everybody everything so that they can succeed with my ideas. Our 2 cents, deuces.